Hey Aries, it's Basil from Basil Tarot. How are you? I'm reading this on the new moon. So, new moon in Taurus. This is all about resets, new starts, new cycles. Let's see what the next week is going to bring. Don't worry about the date. Whenever you're watching this is the week ahead. We're just going to pick up on that energy. So, let's see what you got going on. All right. While I pull some cards, I'm going to send you some love and light. And if you'd like to pay that forward, hit the like button and say a person or people's names and send them love and light. We'll get a nice chain going. I love that. Okay. And let's see what else while I'm doing this. If you'd like a private reading, you can find that on my website, basiltarot.com. I'll put that in the description box. I Zoom, I do videos. If you need to ask some personal questions, because this is a general, I would love to read with you. All right. So, what have we got, my Aries friends? Ooh. Huh. Got a lot going on here. Oh, you're on the bottom of the deck. You are in charge and in your power, Aries. Wow. The bottom of the deck is the underlying energy of the read, and it's you. So it's all about you right now, Aries. What you need, what you want, all of it. You are calling the shots. Okay. So your first card out is walking out in the cold on something, and the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, I'm going to read this for career first, and then I'm going to read it for love, and they may mix. But what I'm looking at first is, this is my business person card, which Aries are the best business people in the zodiac. It's about somebody who is an investor, your financial person, somebody who's on top of their finances. That looks like that's switching gears here. Okay. And it really does, because the energy over that, I have Ace of Pentacles, which is changing directions financially, and somebody withdrawing. It's not a quit. Nobody's leaving. Nobody's shutting anything down. Even though that Five of Pentacles, somebody's leaving, so it changes the dynamic. But this is you taking time off to put things in order. I've got my stained glass here, so there could be you stepping into some spirituality for some guidance, some faith, whatever that means to you. But there's something else coming in. So I could see this as you're going to close one chapter in your work life because something else is coming in. Okay. And it could be you were waiting on an answer or a proposal or an offer that goes out. So either it comes in or it doesn't, and that has left you go off balance. Now you're seeing, I don't know what to do. You might have you overloaded. So I feel like whatever you're walking away from, you realize you can't do both. And if you do both, even in short term, it's too much. Okay? Again, you're at the bottom of the deck. Yes, you can do it. But do you want to? Because I feel like it's just way too much. It's not a legal issue though. So one of the problems is you don't make a decision right away either, which is what's causing all of the, topsy-turvy. It's also a Libra. So if there's a Libra that could be, but in this position, you should know it's not the Libra, okay? You're not getting lawyers involved in this, all right? So you're doing this all on your own. How people see you, your friends and family, is you're following your passion, and one of the issues is this card. This card is, it's at a distance from you. So one of the things here, so maybe the Four of Swords, did you go on vacation and find something that you were interested in doing? So this would be like an international kind of work. Somebody who's of like mind, you're on the same page. It's also the Cancer zodiac sign. So that's what, June 20th to July 22nd, somewhere around those dates. So maybe this is about doing something that you love, that you're passionate about during that time period. And what I see you doing, your outcome is you're signing a contract, or this is a contract. You're buying a piece of property, you're renting, you're leasing something. What else can it be? I'm going to go back to the love reading because this is also something about that. But there's something really strong here. Hold on. Sorry about that. There could be a Leo involved in this. It's also you're the one taming the situation and being strong. And Leo comes after Cancer. So those two time periods, where are you guys? Where are you watching from? For me, that's major summer. I'm between Boston and New York. So that's big time end of the summer here. It's best friend energy, it's a guru, it's a mentor. So you're talking to someone about this, or you're becoming this. If you're thinking about doing anything like being a consultant, an agent, a real estate agent, a life coach, anything like that, super important. If you work for someone else, that's my human resources card. Because now what you're saying is you have a big change and transition here. It's also a Scorpio. You've thought about it. You've given it a lot of thought. It's not just the numbers. It's what you want to do for work going forward. So I feel like you have a big change here. Someone leaves. It feels like someone leaves something that you're involved in that affects you financially. If you have your own company, your own job, it affects you. Maybe you have to pay all the rent yourself, or whatever that is. If you're working for someone, maybe they decide to cut the business. But whatever this is, you have something else that comes in. So I don't feel that you're sad about this at all. Not at all. But whatever it is, you do follow your passion. Hold on. Sorry, it's spring. Everything bloomed today, and I'm like allergies. I'm dying here. This is how everybody sees you. You're following your life purpose. You're following your passion, and you could be doing it internationally. You're changing what you do for work, whether it's forever or just for a while. It looks like basically June, July, and August. You're doing something and doing it somewhere else. Okay, so I think we got that under control. Again, you're at the bottom of the deck. You're in charge. Let's look at this for love. Okay, this King of Pentacles. Who is that? I'm feeling that could be you. You're the person on top of things, or someone who's a business person that maybe you have interest in. Or if it's not money, it's security. Somebody who you thought was on top of their feelings or top of their emotions, and they just kind of not. They kind of lost it. And they've changed directions, and maybe they've pulled away. Okay? You were hoping they were going to offer their love, and they didn't, or they're not just yet, and they're a freaking mess. All right? Maybe there's a legal case that hasn't been finished, or they just haven't made a decision. They can't. They're just, for whatever reason, the waves are churning, they're on one foot, they're juggling life, they're a mess. So they're in no position to make a decision about you and your relationship just yet. So they're not asking you out. How your friends and family, or you're seeing them, is okay. It's the passion card. It's not love, it's sex. Maybe, they're at a distance, or they're on vacation. There's something going on with that. Both of you are on the same page. There's still attraction there. There's crazy chemistry. You're both looking at the same moon, but you're separate. Okay. Now, your outcome card, remember this? That's a wedding. That's somebody who either you're married to or you're going to marry. All right? It's signing a legal document in a sacred place. And again, very strong Leo energy here. There's a lot of strength about that. So if they have friend zoned you, I feel like that changes. There's a big change in transition. It could, it could come because of someone's passing that has really brought this forth. There's a lot of spirituality in this card, in this read, whatever that means to you, Aries. There's just, if that's one of your, how that you two bond, but there's a lot of spirituality. The High Priestess here, I feel like there's a lot of soul searching here, and someone really wants to make the effort now and work on this relationship. So if short term they pull away and they withdraw, they're a mess. They'll come back when they're ready. They see you as marriage material. And the friend zoning will stop. The friend zoning is up. The passion and the attraction never went away. It never went away. This is them. A mess. A freaking mess. All right? At the end of the day, it's still all about you. So don't take anything personally. If they have to take time off, let them. They need it. You can't have the relationship until they resolve this, and they have to do it without you. Just honor that, because it's just how it's going to work. Don't take it personally. We can't push the river. We can't make it faster even if we want it. All right. There is an announcement or a judgment that's going to help heal that. This situation might help them. So just wait for that. Okay. I just picked that up because I saw it sitting on my table. King of Swords. They could be, if you're, accusing you of only thinking about yourself and not being, empathetic to what they've got going on. Just be mindful of that. Okay? Doesn't mean you're a bad person just because you love them and you want to be with them. But just try not to take it personally. Okay? They could even say things that are a little hurting or biting. Just recognize where it's coming from and what the real source of it is. Okay. They make an announcement and they tell you where it comes from. They're depressed. There's grief. There's loss. And unfortunately, they're only looking at what they lost and went wrong that's affecting their life. All they have to do is turn around and see that you're standing behind them and everyone else is. But right now, all they can focus on is what's not right in their life. So just keep that in mind. Use that as you need it. File it away. They'll come around. All right? You just got to give them that time. All right? All right, my friends. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Bye.